Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 1905 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how to combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series GOAT 1408 TV. Shout outs to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's Magical Journey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro, Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. You ain't checked out our channel yet. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. Alright? And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Johnny Quest Gaming, Detroit Soloist, Detox My Life with T. Nicole, and Positive Crash Outs channel, who just hit 100 subscribers, y'all. Shout outs to Positive Crash Outs channel on that tip there, you feel me? Yeah, most definitely, yo. So that's the 1408 in a nutshell. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is check out the links in the description below. Check out the tiers, check out the tiers, see which one works for you, and make it do what it do from there, you dig? See which tier works for you. The lowest tier is the baby goat tier at 99 cents, and the highest tier is the black goats tier at $9.99. So whichever one works for you, you know what I'm saying, go on, do that there. Meantime, between time, if you like to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways, check out the links below, which includes the books that I have written, the books that I have drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's Cash App on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. Paris with 2 R's. And with that being said, today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025. Hump day, 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 hump day. Hey, that part, you know, it's hump day, y'all. It's hump day. 21st of May, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that's Biggie's birthday. Correct me if I'm wrong. That I do believe that's Biggie's birthday. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I have to look and see and make sure. But I do believe that is Biggie's birthday, because I know, of course, he is a Gemini. Him and Tupac were both Geminis. And I know Biggie's birthday is in May. So, because when he was, killed, he was killed at the age of 24, not too long before his 25th birthday. He was almost the same age as Tupac when he died, because he was killed before his 25th birthday. And I know his birthday is in May. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it is today on the 21st. I have to, double check and, check. Earlier this year, his mom passed. Rest in peace to Mrs. Wallace, who passed earlier this year. Finally, after over 25 years, finally reunited with her son, sadly. Sad that it had to be like that, because he should still be here today. If Biggie was alive today, he would be 53 years old. He would be 53 years old if he was alive today. So, still young, you feel me? That part. Just got to check my blood sugar, y'all. I check my blood sugar at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. That's how we get down with the get down. You dig? You dig that part. it's just like, and so many people who should still, in a sense, be here. Like Bob Marley. Bob Marley would be 80 years old if he was alive right now. Bob Marley should still be here. You know what I'm saying? And that's still freaking young. You know what I'm saying? Bob Marley was in his 30s when he died. For those that didn't know, he was in his 30s, if I'm not mistaken, like 35, 36 years old when he died. Because he died in 81. So he died, I think, before his 36th birthday. Or right after his 36th birthday. I think his birthday is in February, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he died in May. He died in May. So he would have been, I mean, he was just 36 years old when he died, you know. And you know, growing up, as you grew up and got closer to these ages of these young famous people that died, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild, you know? Like when Kobe died, you know what I'm saying? I was still younger than the age Kobe was when he died. Now I'm older than that, you know? Same with Aaliyah. When Aaliyah died, I was younger than her when she died, and now, you know, I'm definitely older than her now. It's all a trip. Shout outs to the family of my sister's place, Sister Cafty. Her funeral was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They have the service online. Most definitely, I you know what I'm saying, I peeked in on a little bit of it. I ain't watched the whole thing because, you know, me and funerals, man, I just can't, I can't do them all the time, man. I have a limit. I try, you know what I'm saying, I try to keep my limit at the most, like at least, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, God willing, you know what I'm saying, at least only 2 a year, you know what I'm saying. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do 2 a year. I like to go some years and not do none, like, you know, like, you know, I mean, I know we all got to go, but dang, I want to have a year where we all just good, you know what I'm saying? We all make it through the year. That's why the motto this year has been to thrive in 2025. Rest in peace, on that tip, rest in peace to George Wendt, who died yesterday. Best known as Norm, you know, from Cheers. Everybody knew Norm. When Norm came in the building, everybody screamed his name, Norm, you feel me? So rest in peace to George Wendt, who played Norm on the hit TV show Cheers, which lasted from 1982 to 1993. For those who are fans of Frasier, y'all should know that show very well, because that is where the character Frasier Crane first originated from, you know, which of course he had his own spin-off series which lasted over a decade after that, and a follow-up series that came out about a year or two ago, I think. I haven't checked that one out yet as far as like seeing that series. But shout outs to Kelsey Grammer, whoever is Kelsey Grammer and David Boreanaz's agents. Kudos to y'all. Y'all are amazing, especially David Boreanaz. For those that don't know who that is, that's the guy who played Angel on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That man has been on a TV show. He's been on a TV show every year since 1997. He went from Buffy the Vampire Slayer to his own spinoff series, Angel. After Angel went off, he went on to be in the show called Bones, which lasted for over 10 years, just about. And then after that, he's on the show called, what was it called? SEAL Team, which is crazy because I haven't watched any of those episodes yet. I think they just hit their 6th and final season either last year or this year, 6 or 7 seasons that show was on. Like right after Bones went off, he was on that show. And after this show go off, I'm quite sure he's going to be on another show if he chooses to be, because that man has been on TV every year since 1997. He's held his job down every year since 1997. I guess after getting beat by Al Bundy in that movie theater shoot, he had to daggone get it back in blood some type of way, you feel me? And the longevity of his TV career speaks for itself. So shout out to David Boreanaz, yo. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, if you are a fan of Married with Children, which of course was my all-time favorite show growing up as a kid, he played Kelly's boyfriend on one episode, because, you know, Kelly ran through him, you know what I'm saying? Kelly was that chick, you feel me? He played her boyfriend on one episode where her family went to the movie theater, and you know, she had a family outing. You know, she had wanted to go with her boyfriend, but you know, Al, Peggy, and Bud, you know, they wanted to actually spend some quality family time together and go to the movie theater. I can't remember exactly if she was forced to go be with the family or whatnot, but I'm quite sure she probably was, because I'm quite sure she wanted to go to the movies or spend time with her boyfriend. But she told him that she couldn't make it with him that day. So her and her family went to the movie theater, and lo and behold, she saw in the back he was at the movies with another girl, and she was trying to keep her composure. She wanted to keep her composure, you know what I'm saying, like be the bigger person, I guess, about it. But then eventually, before the episode was over, she was like, "Dad, go get him," you know what I'm saying. And I went back there and laid them out, you know what I'm saying. beat the crap out of them. One thing about the Bundys, they didn't play. They didn't play no radio. You feel me? The Bundys was about that action. You feel me? All of them, Bud, Peggy, Kelly, all of them was about that action. Even Buck. You feel me? They was about that action. So. But yeah, David Boreanaz played her cheating boyfriend in that episode, and of course, you know, he ended up, you know, years later on in a decade on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and you know, playing the Angelus, aka Angel, that part. But yeah, enough of Buffy trivia. Who else are fans of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Feel free to comment below. I've been a fan since the original '92 movie, and then, you know, on to the series that came out, you know, in the late '90s, early 2000s, and so forth. But I fell off, you know, after halfway, you know, as far as like when. I don't know. I guess when Angel started doing that puppet thing, that was like jumping the shark for me. It was like, yeah, that was pretty much, I knew the series was going. It was going to hell at that point. It was just like, I don't know what's going on with y'all, but yeah, y'all wilding. But yeah, man, good times, good memories to think that far back on, you know, life when life was life, and you know what I'm saying, everything's everything. You feel me? And it's right now currently 11:02 right now. You know what I'm saying? And we just you know, y'all already know. If you don't know, if you're new here, what we speak on each and every day is about greatness, baby. You know what I'm saying? We speak about greatness. We speak about manifesting greatness, maintaining greatness, and motivating others to be great on that spiritual level, on that mental level, on that emotional level, on that physical level, on that financial level. That's how we get down with the get down on manifesting greatness, baby. That part. With that being said, shout outs. I mentioned Positive Crash Outs channel earlier, reaching 100 subscribers. Shout outs to Queen's Alchemy, who just interviewed me last Thursday. She has hit 1K, y'all. She done hit 1K, and she's doing a celebration of hitting 1K, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow, because, you know, 22 is her number. It's going to be tomorrow on May the 22nd. She's going to be celebrating hitting 1K live on her channel. So amazing. So freaking amazing. Shout outs to Queen's Alchemy on doing that there. Also, shout out to Vegan Kings, who I had a chance to check out his live earlier this morning. He was speaking some dope knowledge. I appreciate that, and you know what I'm saying. And once again, you know, I co-sign on that. When it comes to us, you know what I'm saying, us brothers, us black men, we must protect our women. You know what I'm saying, because they are the most vulnerable creatures on this earth. You know what I'm saying. They try to demean the black woman on so many levels. It ain't funny, and I'm just sick of it. I'm just really sick of it. I'm really sick of it. You know what I'm saying. If you are not black, even if you're not black and not a woman, you know what I'm saying, this should be, you know what I'm saying, a priority. But you know what I'm saying, it's understandable if you're not black and or not a woman, if that ain't what you want to do. But guess what? That's what we gonna do. That's what we supposed to do as men of color, as melanated men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if you came from a black woman. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That should be your number one priority, because the number one priority of all men, not just black men, but all men, should be to protect the woman, to protect the woman. Yeah, you want, oh, you know this, you know, say so. I don't want to hear that crap. Get out of my face with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, and my job is to protect my woman. My job is to care for my woman and care for the women in my life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be my mom, who I cared for, rest in peace to my mom. Whether it be my sister, the big sis of YouTube, her daughter, my niece, her daughter, my great niece, and the young men in my life, my nephews, the older men in my life, my dad, my bro, Johnny Quest Gaming. He has three women to protect. You know what I'm saying? His wife, his daughters, you feel me? His son, you know, and my cousin, Grand Hustler, his sons, his daughter, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're all supposed to be on this collective of togetherness, this collective of love. But you know, you got that 1%. You got this 1% that don't care about nothing but this thing they created called money. This thing created called money. And you know, when, you know, I say that it's a thing created called money because at the end of the day, because you know what, I mean, I'm just here to tell you. I'm just here to tell you. At the end of the day, and this is the one question that nobody has answered. And when I've ever asked this, nobody has ever answered this question. And I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna ask it again. What bills do God have? God don't have no bills, so why do He need your money? So, you know, I'm just saying. I mean, we're talking about the creator of everything. What does He need money for? So the only people who, you know, put money as a priority are those who need it, those who want it and desire it, because they feel as though that, you know, they're not important if they don't have a whole bunch of billions of dollars behind their name. And so they have put this society into the way it is, so you can feel as though, hey, you're not important if you don't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand how rich you are? Like I done told y'all already, I'm trans-financial. I identify as a billionaire. I got a billionaire mindset because I'm beyond this world, because when this body dies, that means my soul is going to be released and it's going to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. The people who have passed on in your life, they are now everywhere. Unless God said, I'm going to reincarnate you into, you know, another being. You know what I'm saying? Because reincarnation is real as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, remember, God created everything. We don't know the scope of what God can do. You know what I'm saying? We can't even imagine the scope that God can do. And I'm an artist. I'm a writer. I'm a creative person. I can imagine a whole bunch of things, but I still couldn't even begin to imagine the scope of what the Most High can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when we think of time as linear, you know what I'm saying? If you die right now on May the 21st, 2025, you might get reincarnated into somebody who lived 1,000 years ago. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say you're going to get reincarnated into the future? You might get reincarnated into the past. You know what I'm saying? Leonardo da Vinci might be somebody who died a year from now and got reincarnated back into the Renaissance. You feel me? And that's how he was able to come up with these most amazing inventions like that we look at as, oh wow, that's so futuristic. He might have been living in the 21st century and know how to plane and this, that, and the third work, but he couldn't really do anything about it because he was living back in the 1500s, you know, the 1500s. What could he do back then? You feel me? I mean, with the technology as it was, all he could do was, you know, come up with what he could come up with, or he could have just been way ahead of his time, or just a very ingenious person. It's just like 20, 30, 40 years ago when we used to wonder, hey, wouldn't that be so cool if we really had phones like Star Trek? Remember, like just 30 years ago, this wasn't even real to us. This was science fiction. This phone in my hand was science fiction. This phone that you're able to text people on, send videos on, talk to people across the world on, in your hand. People who didn't even live to the year 2000, they imagined stuff like this, but didn't get a chance to experience it. It was still science fiction to them. It was still not a fact. It wasn't reality. It's just like 100, 200 years ago, nobody could have imagined cars or airplanes. You know what I'm saying? Like trains, even trains. Like 200. What was 200 years ago at this time? 1825. They probably had. I can't remember exactly when trains came into play. Well, of course, you know they had boats. You know, whatever. But trains. Yeah, trains weren't around 200 years ago. Trains didn't come around to probably like what, maybe like, I'm gonna say maybe like the 1830s or 40s, somewhere around there. But whoever invented trains had to have been living at that time. You know what I'm saying? Or the people who helped eventually construct and engineer trains. You feel me? So people were thinking far ahead. But, you know, it was only so much that they could see as far as the future go. Like 100 years ago was 1925. Just think Malcolm X was 2 days old 100 years ago. You know, he was 2 days old 100 years ago. You know, a whole little baby. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even begin to imagine, you know, the scope of what he would, you know, be a part of. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he wouldn't make it to the age of 40. He would have 6 girls, 6 daughters that he would not live to see grow up. You know what I'm saying? All of them, all 6 of his daughters lived longer than him. You know what I'm saying? He only had one daughter. One of his daughters is, you know, now dead. You know what I'm saying? But she still lived longer than him. It is right now currently, y'all, 11:11 a.m. And so what we about to do right now, we about to get our pray on. We about to go ahead and get our pray on manifestations of this greatness. And then we're going to get into these shout outs, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, dang. It look like it's really getting that way. It look like it's really getting that way. Before I get into the prayer, I saw one video the other day. I already say that, but oh yeah, they really making headlines on this now. Which I'm not surprised because look what it's saying. Look what it's saying. Y'all see that there? Atlanta no longer a black city. It ain't surprising me because guess what? Gentrification has been going on since we got the Olympic bid back in 1990. Gentrification has been going on for the past 30 years. That don't surprise nobody except the people who are moving here. The people who live here, the people who've been here, the people who are from here already knew that was happening. We known that since 1990 something. You feel me? So y'all late to the party. We already knew what was happening. You know. So I mean, if you want to know, talk to somebody from the A, not somebody who just moved to the A. You know, we already knew that was going into effect when the Olympics came. Just saying. Anyway, let's get our prayer on, y'all. So, I can't wait for y'all to see this Q&A. I already finished recording the Q&A, y'all. The Q&A has been recorded. I thank those who were able to send in their questions. Your questions were freaking amazing. I ain't gonna say no more else about it, but y'all will tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will be the reveal of my answers for the Q&A. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Most definitely. Yeah, that part. Okay. I wanted to ATL gentrification. I know I'm probably spelling it wrong, but whatever. I just wanted to right there, so I can make a short out of that little part right there in the video of this daily vlog. So, but yeah, and I'm gonna put that on this comment right here. From the A. We've been saying So yeah, that part. Okay. I wasn't trying to make this a long video, y'all, but I'm sorry. Cause I don't be trying to waste all y'all time, because I appreciate all y'all who, you know what I'm saying, up here watching this thing. We are right now, we are less than 50 away, y'all. We are 49 subscribers currently away from 7K, y'all. We are almost at 7K. That is freaking amazing. That is freaking amazing. That is freaking amazing, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get into the lives for yesterday. Hey, shout outs to the Wonder Crew. They just dropped a video. Let me see if Naima is live still. Naima Bennett was live when I started doing my daily vlog here. Let's see, she's still live. Let me tell her to shout everybody out. Hey, she a whole fool, man. Hey, say hey to Goat Nation.
Next month, sis, you, me, and Keisha, let's go. We're moving to New York. Oh, where y'all going? The bitch, I'm so excited. Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Where y'all going?
That girl's so energized. She stay energized, you dig?
This man said, count me in. Slim said, hey, stay, hey, go nation in the belt. Go nation in the belt.
Hey, that part. Shout out to Naima Bennett, y'all. Shout out to Vegan Kings Cooking and Games. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Vegan Kings Cooking and Games and Mrs. Vegan Kings. But shout outs out to Naima Bennett, y'all. She got 40 in the chat. She deep up in that thing, you dig? And let's see, Jared Talks. He was also live earlier. Before I had went live here. Shout outs to Jared Talks. Let me see if he's still live, because he was doing his thing on his Wednesday chat. I think he's probably gone. Yeah, like he's gone now. Let's see, is he? Is he gone? He's not live right now. But shout out to Jared Talks, he was live earlier. All right, y'all. And so now we go over to, let's see what's happening. All right. I tell you, YouTube. I'm scared. I'm so scared to update YouTube on my phone, because I ain't been hearing nothing good about the new updates on YouTube on the app. I'm so scared to update it, but I know I'm gonna have to eventually. But I'm so scared to update YouTube. If anybody has updated their YouTube app, please let me know what it be like. I'm gonna wait for y'all to tell me and let me know what it be like. I'm gonna probably make this part a short as well. But please tell me if updating the YouTube app is worth it, or do I just need to wait for another update? Because I think they just updated it yesterday. Because I saw when I went to the App Store, and I looked and said it was updated on 5/20, which of course is yesterday. Shout outs out once again to my girl Miss Bell, whose birthday was yesterday as well. But let me know, y'all, if it's worth updating. Because I really don't want no crappy update on my phone with YouTube. Y'all need to understand, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you know what I'm saying, like, don't quit doing it, y'all. Quit doing them goofy updates. All right, y'all. live in 2025, yesterday's daily vlog. Live in 2025 day. I said daily vlog. I'm sorry, daily live stream. Daily live stream. Live in 2025. Day 140 was yesterday. We got Boat Car Adventure said lovely video. Left the comment right there. Shout out to Boat Car Adventures who currently have 136K subscribers. You know what I'm saying, on their channel with 876 videos. You know what I'm saying? If I had that type of ratio, shoot, I'd be probably like 1 million by now because I got 4,000 videos on my channel. And so they got almost 900, 4,000. So you talking like, you know, that's like a ratio of almost 4 times more. So if I had that type of ratio, then I would be over like 500,000. I would be at like 500,000 subscribers or something right there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Boat Car Adventures. They have an awesome channel. Full-time travel family of 5 touring in our bright yellow boat car in Columbus. Shout out to them. Their channel's been around since May the 2nd, 2022, with 2,247,378 views on their channel, man. You feel me? That part. Let's see. Now back to the live. See who was here yesterday for day 140, who was in the building on the live chat. We had UNAD 2005 Productions. UNAD Manzur was in the building. Johnny Quest Gaming was back in the back in the middle way. Showed the announcement that he had renewed his subscription to the 1408. Sweet Joseph After Leisure Life was in the building. The Solomon Project was in the building. What's going on, bro? The Solomon Project was in the building. Redbird 82 was in the building. Yoli Motivates was in the building. Estrella Garcia was in the building. Shout outs out to Yoli Motivates being in the building, most definitely. Aiden Logos was in the building. Rising Phoenix was in the building. Shout out to Rising Phoenix for sliding through. Let's see who else was in the building. Let's see who else was in the building. All Things Key Nicole was in the building. Asia Macherie was in the building. Detroit Soloist was in the building. Shout outs to the most lovely Detroit in the building as well. And let's see. Brandon of Palm Beach was in the building. Shout outs to Brandon for sliding through. Life's Magical Journey was in the building. And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building. I appreciate y'all, most amazing people, for sliding through. You dig? And now. Let's see who else. Let's see who was up in here. We dropped some shorts yesterday.
Raise your eyebrows.
I dropped the model face short, you know what I'm saying, where I did the model face short, y'all. We had in the comments, we had Motherhood Influencer said, I love how you start walking as soon as the music starts. You dig? Shout out to Motherhood Influencer, y'all. She currently has 38 subscribers with 164 videos. Yo, let's get with it. Her channel reads as such: I am the 30-year-old version of the old lady who lived in the shoe. My husband and I have 4 kids and are currently expecting baby number 5 this August. You dig? I love to crochet, laugh, read, braid hair, dry, do-it-yourself nails, and vlog about my pregnancy or lake trips. Our family really loves going to different lakes to fish. Hey, that's what's happening. Her channel's been around since January 29th, 2025, just this year, y'all. Currently with 60,762 views on her channel. You know what I'm saying? Her channel just started this year in 2025, so she is doing her thing. She currently has, I said, 164 videos, making it do what it do. Her most recent video was 3 months ago, Innocent by Scott Turo book review. She did a book review right there. And her most recent short, she has a short that she just did, great value breakfast on a budget. I think she just dropped this video. Yeah, she just dropped it 32 minutes ago. This short is brand new and hot. Brand new hot short. Hey, brand new short. Hey. So yeah, so she's up here cooking her some sausage. She up here making some eggs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know you fancy right now in 2025 and you got some eggs, you feel me? Oh, look at her. She making 3. Oh, she making 4. Oh, she done cracked 4 on them already. Oh, she cracking 5. Oh, she cracking 6. She done cracked 6 eggs on y'all. She done cracked 6 eggs on y'all. Scramble them things over. There you go. Yeah. Get that thing up there popping. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the motherhood influencers. Hey, y'all need to check out that shorty right there, y'all. Check out that short. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Getting that breakfast popping. Hey, you dig? Got the eggs popping. Yeah, right. So yeah, that part. Shout out to motherhood influencer, y'all. Who left that comment there on that joint? Yoli Motivates with the laughing emojis, the crying laughing emojis with the heart face. Shout out to Yoli Motivates, who currently has 846 subscribers and 189 videos. Her most recent video was 4 days ago. Jesus came in on a donkey. You dig that part? That was her most recent video. Shout out to Yola for leaving that comment. Life's Magical Journey said, you better work with the fire emoji. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was trying to get my Zoolander on, you feel me? Trying to get the Zoolander on, you know what I'm saying? Black Zoolander and it be you dig. That's what I said. That part. So shout out to Life's Magical Journey, who is of course a part of the live chat crew in the 1408 with 4.28k subscribers. You know what I'm saying? With why this thing moving so slow? Trying to see how many videos life is God. How many videos life is God? She got 654 videos on her channel, and you can see her merch as well. I love that one hoodie I see, making depression my. You feel me? That part. Hey, that part. I love that. You dig? Love that. Let's see. Motherhood influencer also said, "Oh my God, that was great with the sweat laughing emoji." You feel me? Hey, appreciate it again, motherhood influencer. Positive crash out channels with the laughing emojis. You dig? She currently has 114 subscribers and counting. She's steadily growing, y'all. Steadily growing. Shout out to Positive Crash Outs, who is of course a part of the 1408. And let's see. Katie's in the kitchen. Shout out to Katie's in the kitchen for sliding through. She said smolder, you dig? We up here smoldering, you dig? She currently has 440 subscribers, y'all. Katie's Kitchen with 72 videos. Her most recent video was a year ago, Food Bank Haul number 4. Shorts, I think her shorts is recent. She just posted a short last week on May the 17th, 2025. That's her most recent short that she posted. Potato, you dig? Potato. Yeah. That part. And let's see, back to the short. Let's see. And my sister, Latanya Porter, she said, "Hey, bro, what's up, sis? What it do? Hey, that part." And let's see, who else was in the building? Let's see. Okay, that's the end of that short. I got this one right here talking about download this app. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely no comments on that right there. Let's see. Norm, shout outs to Norm. George Wynn, of course, once again, that we said passed yesterday at the age of 76. We got 3 comments. We got Carpenter TX, aka Outlaw 7256, currently has 26 subscribers. I believe is most likely, they are a content viewer, a content watcher. He said, "I'm having a beer at this moment." Hey, that's a great way to, of course, celebrate the legacy of George Wynn, aka Norm of Cheers. You dig? Latanya Walker with the praying hands and the and sad crying face and the hearts. Shout outs to Latanya Walker, who currently has 2.38k subscribers on her channel. Most recent video was posted 6 hours ago at my time, leaving God's hands. God sees your pain and hears your cry. You feel me? That part. Shout outs once again to Latanya Walker, y'all. Let's see who else was in the building. Latanya Porter, big sister YouTube. She said Norm with the praying hand emojis. You feel me? That part. Shout outs once again to The Family and Friends with George Wendt, actor who's best known for playing Norm on Cheers, the 80s, 90s sitcom Cheers, gone at the age of 76. Also, if y'all remember, of course, the Michael Jackson video, Black or White, he played Macaulay Culkin's dad in that music video. That part. Let's see. I saw Gold Creek. She just did. I just saw it flashed across my screen. She's doing a video saying she's still staying with Cassie. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? This Wait For It video. We got Sexy Trees 1408 with the crying laughing emoji. Sexy Trees 1408, y'all currently has 7 subscribers. She is a content viewer, but she is also a member of the live chat crew. Shout out to Sexy Trees 1408, leaving that comment there. Most definitely. The I love you, the when love finds you short that I did. Let's see who was here for that. Sweet Juicy with the crying laughing emojis. Shout out to Sweet Juicy for sliding through, currently with 4.14k subscribers, with 1.4k videos on her channel. You know what I mean? Making it do what it do and does what it does. Shout out to everybody in Candyland and the queen of Candyland herself, Sweet Juicy, for sliding through. Latanya Walker with the crying face emojis and the hearts as well. Positive Crash Outs channels with the crying laughing face. You dig? Chosen One Speaks. Chosen One Speaks in the building. Hey, shout out to Chosen One Speaks sliding through. She currently has 34 subscribers on her channel. She is so freaking amazing. That PBM right there. That's PBM right there. You dig? She said, love you, PBD. You're the best. Hey, what's happening? Chosen One Speaks in the building, y'all. Most amazing. Hey, hold on for a sec. Hey, I see you. I'm gonna say, hey, I see you. Shouted you out on day 1905. Most definitely. You dig? Shout out to Chosen One Speaks sliding through the building. Amazing author, y'all. Y'all definitely gotta go check out her books. Her books are fire. You dig? Hot like fire. You dig? Kiwi Low, shout out to Kiwi. Kiwi Low, she said you silly with the laughing face emoji. Shout out to her. Currently have 7 subscribers on her channel. Like I told her, she gotta get to it. Hey, she said she want to do some content on YouTube. I say, hey, you gotta get to it then. Let's get to it. You feel me? That part. Latanya Porter said loud, you know what I'm saying, with the crying face emoji, you feel me? That part. And the Allbone lady with the crying face emoji as well. Shout out to the Allbone lady who is almost at 400 subscribers, y'all. 382 to be exact right now, with 270 videos. Kim, aka the Allbone lady, in the building. Yo, I did not expect this day of vlog to go this long, y'all, but we here. I appreciate everybody who in the building watching, you feel me? Most definitely. All right, y'all. Okay, so that's it on everybody who commented on those shorts right there, on that short within the past 24 hours. Now we got this short that has definitely been blowing up in views. The first Australian Wolverine, it currently has 2 comments, which is cool. Man, you ain't never lied. I can't stand his voice. But Darth Smidius said, that's the weirdest Canadian accent, ain't it though? Ain't it? The most weirdest. Darth Smidius currently has 5 subscribers. He is a content viewer, y'all. Shout out to Darth Smidius for leaving that comment. And then let's see, we got Shokuji Akai. I might be pronouncing the name wrong. Bud How Safter. I don't want to miss the man's name. Well, I'm gonna just say Bud. Bud, who currently has 42 subscribers. He got a couple of videos on his channel. So most definitely, you know what I'm saying, he might be a rising content creator, but he is a viewer, of course. Bud said Cyclops voice with the crying face emojis and whatnot. And I'm gonna say that right now. I have hated that voice my whole life. Whole life. Sound like he got marbles in his mouth. Sound like he got marbles in his mouth. Like, Forrester over here, like, he sounded like he got marbles in his mouth, man. Forrester over here, like that was the worst Cyclops voice, and that was the worst Wolverine voice in animated history. That was a clip from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I had that episode on VHS. It was the origin of Firestar, which was a character that was made for the show because they wanted to include Human Torch on the show. Because Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends basically consisted of Spider-Man, Iceman, who was, you know, a member of the X-Men, and they made Firestar for the show because originally they was going to have the Human Torch, which of course is a member of the Fantastic Four. But you had stupid kids back then that were setting themselves on fire trying to be the Human Torch. Like, no. I don't know. I mean, but anyway. But yeah, so that's why they opted not to put Human Torch on the show and created a new character for the series named Firestar. You know, who she had fire powers, but she didn't look like she was on fire. You feel me? So that part. But yeah, you know, I don't know what to say. Crazy world. And then we got this Mike Tyson versus Lil Mac short that we did. You know what I'm saying? This I had shared this short on my Facebook art channel, my Facebook art page almost 10 years ago, and I was like, you know, I was looking at it last night. I was like, you know what? Let me put this on my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And so I decided to do that, and so we got one comment on that so far. We got Zen off them knees. He said, wish he fell backwards instead, but still got to work with what you got. That part, you know, most definitely. CHCS Productions currently have 18 subscribers, and they do have content on their channel. Yeah, they got 18 videos on their channel, and the description reads as such: I make and play games and animate. CH898CS on Scratch. That part. Channel's been around since February 25th, 2025. That's my little nephew's birthday. Shout out to Drew Motion. Currently have 642 views, so their channel just started. So shout outs to them on them making their way up to grow. So looking forward to seeing, you know what I'm saying, how they grow up. You feel me? That part. All right, let me make sure that we nope, we still got a couple more shorts to go. Got the short that I did, Chris Brown in UK 2025 be like. Let's see, we got one comment. We got Latanya Walker with the praying hands and the hearts. Shout out to Latanya Walker on that tip there. Most definitely. All right, and now we got the Who's Your Favorite modern movie horror icons. No comments on that yet, but you know, we gonna see if anybody respond to it. But you know, we'll comment. You know, if they comment, then they comment. But you know, we'll make our mark on that tip there. And let's see, did I drop that this morning? So if I drop that this morning, I'll probably still come back to it tomorrow. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I just dropped it 8 hours ago, so we will get a chance to come back on it tomorrow, and probably the other ones, you know, if I drop them today, then you know what I'm saying, we're gonna come back on those comments, you know, check the comments again tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, because you know it's still in a 24-hour span. All right, y'all, we almost to the finish line, y'all, so here we go. We dropped one video yesterday. We dropped day 1904. 1904 was dropped yesterday, and so let's see the comments on that there. We got in the comments, we got DJ Sunny Side Up. He said peace and love from Japan. You dig? DJ Sunny Side Up, y'all, currently has 3.12k subscribers with 5,000 videos on his channel. 5k videos on his channel. Shout out to DJ Sunny Side Up, reaching 5k videos on his channel, man. You feel me? That part. Rodney and Melissa Evolving. Rodney and Melissa Evolving. They currently have 605 subscribers on their channel. And they said, "What up, King? You are the most consistent creator. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all." Shouting y'all out on day 1905. You feel me? Shout outs once again to Rodney and Alyssa Evolving. You know what I'm saying? They had the most awesome interviews videos that they did, collaborations with Boogie Time. Shout out to Boogie Time, who's another awesome content creator. I met all of them via Luciana Success. Shout out to Luciana Success, who does a live stream every Monday through Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see, their most recent video was 5 hours ago. Karen Part 5, women always turn a house into a home. Hey, that part, can't beat that there. You feel me? Can't beat that there. They currently have 180 videos on their channel, and the channel's been around since January 8th, 2025, with 31,209 views. Hey, they've been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the goal this year, y'all, is to thrive in 2025, and I've seen a lot of channels pop up this year that I see that are going to be thriving, y'all. Just like how you had that Russia content creators that came out in the year 2020 during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And so you had a lot of those content creators who came and did their thing. Some of them still are here. Some of them, of course, left because they got back outside. You know what I'm saying? So it be what it be. And I'm looking forward to the new crop, the class of 2025 YouTubers, especially here in the 20th anniversary of YouTube, seeing how everybody get down with the get down. Life with T 76 said, swinging through to show some love. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, that's what's up. Shouting you out on day 1905. Shout outs to Life with T 76, y'all. Life with T 76. She currently has 2.37k subscribers. Her and 116 videos. Her most recent video was 17 hours ago. She said, "Done with budgeting content, and let's talk about these student loan garnishments." Hey, that part, you feel me? Hey, you wanna get on to some amazing things, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, getting your debt reduced, you know what I'm saying, is for informational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely go check out Life with T76. Her channel's been around since February 24th, 2015, but she started posting videos last year on June the 1st, 2024. She currently has 22,126 videos on her channel. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Make sure y'all go check that out. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, just said that shouting y'all on day 1905. Let's see who else was in the building. Angie Styles was in the building. She said, "Hey, Slim and Goat Nation, love, light, and blessings." You feel me? That part. That's what I like to hear. Shout outs to Angie Styles, who currently have 718 subscribers. Oh, love her new banner. I think that's the first time I seen that new channel banner she got. Accessorized with Angie Styles, lifestyle, fashion, and entertainment. Oh, and she got some new karaoke shorts. When she dropped this short right here? She just dropped this last week. Okay, May 14th, 2025. Alright then. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That part. Shout out to Angie Styles, who also I was interviewed by Angie Styles. I was the second person that she interviewed on her 20 questions live stream that she did on episode 2 of 20 questions with Angie Styles. I was on episode 2 of 20 questions with Angie Styles. And shout outs on her banner. I'm quite sure BDBGP did her banner. Shout outs to him, most definitely. Let's see that part. Angie Styles, she has I said 718 subscribers with 52 videos on her channel. So most definitely make sure y'all go check her out. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, talented singer. You know what I'm saying? And be doing her thing. You feel me? That part. Let's see who else is in the building. Who else we have in the building? Let's see, hold on for a sec. Let's see who else was in the building. Let's see. Life with T76, she said, man, I kind of like Apple products. I just feel they are ridiculously priced, but they do it because people pay it. As long as that happens, they will keep going up. That part. I don't understand the ridiculousness of it, because like I'm not about to, like, they're like, oh, everybody gonna buy it, you know, we're gonna keep going up on the price. Like, you know what? Hey, nope, that's not gonna happen with me. Nope, not me. I'm not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I can't believe we almost had an hour on this. I am so sorry. I did not think that we were gonna be this long on this daily vlog, but here we are. We are almost at an hour, y'all. Like, that was not the plan, but guess what though? It is what it is. You dig? But okay, so let me answer. Go back to that comment right there, and you know, say, because I was trying to say that part, but I couldn't pull my emojis up. So there we go, that part, you feel me? So there we go, and now let's go. Those were all the comments for yesterday's daily vlog, day 1904. Let's see. Oh, and Kiki, shout outs to Kiki, aka Positive Crash Outs channel, left heart emojis also as well yesterday. Shout outs on that as well. And now in the live chat replay, we had in the building Junad 2005 Productions, Junad Manzur was in the building, Sexy Trees 1408 was in the building, Estrella Garcia was in the building. Let's see who else was in the building. DJ Sunny Side Up was in the building. Let's see who else was in the building. Life's Magical Journey was in the building as well. Dolores was in the house. Hey, who else was in the building? We dropped a new episode on Thursday, y'all. We recorded yesterday. It's Friday. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Hey, so wait, it's today? No, we got one more day. Till we get that new life. Hey, you feel me? I can't wait to see it. So, and that was everybody. Who was in the building yesterday. Once again, I appreciate y'all, most amazing people, for sliding through. I am so sorry. I was not trying to make this thing that long, but here we go. You know, sometimes we get long. You feel me? Sometimes we get long, but guess what? We long and strong. Long foot, baby, long foot. You feel me? And you'll find out why I call myself Slim Jim Longfoot on the Q&A, which will be this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm about to go ahead and create the thumbnail for it. Yo, what's up, world? It's editing me. As long as this daily vlog was, I still forgot 1905. But anyway, here we go. Today, of course, as y'all know, is day 1905, and I forgot to include what happened in the year 1905. So let's see what happened in the year 1905. 1905 history, y'all. As long as this daily vlog was, I still forgot that. You know, I might have to start doing that first, like in the beginning. But you know, I like doing it at the end though. But here we go. So all right, 1905 was a year of significant historical events, including the beginning of the Russo-Japanese War, the Russian Revolution of 1905, and the first official partition of Bengal. Additionally, it saw the marriage of Franklin D. Roosevelt and Eleanor Roosevelt, who of course would one day be president. You know, the future president of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and the first lady Eleanor. So they got married in the year 1905. Let's see, the Niagara movement. That's the first meeting of this black rights activist group led by W.E.B. Du Bois, took place in Canada. Hey, shout outs on that. Einstein's miracle year, which he published several groundbreaking papers on physics, including his theory of special relativity in 1905. Y'all, hey, that part. And let's see, the discovery of the Cullinan diamond, the founding of Las Vegas, and the first ad for a radio set were also significant events of 1905. All right, then. So those were the significant events that happened in the year 1905. Do you have anything to add to what happened in the year 1905? Feel free to comment below. And with that being said, back to Vlog Me and set it up to be ready for your viewing pleasure. Hey, that part. Anyway, stay blessed up, y'all. Continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. Can you do that for your boy? Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. I'm gone, y'all. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.